Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tipsy M, and I hope you guys are doing good. In today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I'll be sharing with you guys about the fashion cycle. So if you're a stylist, a buyer, a trend forecaster, a designer, or you're just someone who likes to learn about the fashion industry, this is definitely the video for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends and family. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you guys are notified every time I post. And don't forget to follow me on all the socials. I leave all the details on the screen and also on the description below. Okay guys, before we get into the video, quick disclaimer: I am not a fashion professional. Everything that I'll be sharing with you guys is based on research and things that I have learned from school. So let us get into the video. So it's really important, guys, to know how the fashion cycle actually works if you want to be in the industry. This will help you to be ahead of trends and also to be able to predict trends. I will put it as a thumbnail, like the whole fashion cycle picture thingy. I think I'll put it as the thumbnail, or I'll just put it somewhere on the screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So in fashion, guys, one thing we all need to understand and know is that fashion constantly changes, and the change, it could really differ. Something could change for a year, for a month, could change really fast. It really depends on the product that is being brought to us as people. So there are 5 stages in the fashion cycle, which is the introduction, rise in popularity, peak in popularity, decline, and then out of fashion. So the introduction, let's make an example with a pair of shoes. So in the introduction, it is where a new designer introduces a new type of shoe, and at this point, they introduced this shoe at a very top runway, maybe like Paris Fashion Week or something like that. That's when the designer would introduce this type of shoe. And when it is being introduced, it is limited to a certain type of people, and at this point it's limited to mostly rich people, rich influencers, celebrities, and a certain group of buyers, influencers, and stylists. And it is very expensive. So that is the introduction phase. So the second phase, which is the rise in popularity, this is when magazines start putting it on their magazine. You start seeing a bit of the trend on social media, but it's still limited to a certain class of type of people. At this point, I could say maybe middle class people, and not everyone still has access to this type of shoe, but it is there. And the price between the introduction and the rise in popularity, it is still expensive, but in the rise, maybe it's a bit affordable, and the quality of the shoe is still on point, like it's still quality. So then after the introduction and the rise, we've got the peak in popularity. This is where you see it everywhere on social media. Almost everyone has this type of shoe, and in the peak in popularity, that's when a lot of ready-to-wear brands start making it, like ready-to-wear brands like, for example, Mr. Price and other ready-to-wear brands. They start making this type of shoe, and it's becoming really cheap for people, and the quality of the shoe, it's no longer the same from the introduction right up until the peak. Like the quality of the shoe just goes like really down, so that it can accommodate different type of people. So from the introduction, that is when it's still quality, but it's still very expensive. And as it goes down, by the time it gets to the peak, it's very cheap, and the shoe is cheap and made out of cheap material and fabric. And then we've got the decline in popularity. This is when it is saturated, where like the peak and the decline, that's where you see it like everywhere, everywhere on social media, everywhere on magazines, online stores, everywhere on the billboards, on TV, everywhere. This is the point where people are like, everywhere you turn, everyone has it, and people are slowly going out of that style because now everyone has it. It's getting boring. And then last but not least, it is the out of fashion. Out of fashion, like it says now, it is completely out of fashion. Now brands are making the shoe even cheaper. For example, by the peak in popularity, let's say the shoe costs like 100 rand. By the time it is out of fashion, you could even get it for maybe like 50 rands, 20 rands, because now brands are trying to get rid of this, and because people are no longer buying it, because everyone has it and people are no longer interested in it as much as when it got into the industry, into the industry. Guys, that's it for the fashion cycle. I hope you guys got to understand how the fashion cycle works. If you guys don't understand, or you have any questions, please do comment down in the comment section below, and I will gladly get back to you. So with the fashion cycle, another thing that we need to know is that there are fads, fashion trends, and classics. So what are fads? Fads are short-lived items of clothing, or actually fads can be anything. In this case, because we are talking about fashion, they are short-lived clothing. They come quickly into like popularity, and the sales go really really high, and they go out instantly. Like by the time you blink, like it is gone. Fads are very very short-lived. They can last for a month or for a season. An example of fads that I think you guys would also agree with me, it is, do you remember, I'll actually put a picture. There was a time where those Tommy Takis, ankle high Tommy Takis were a thing. Like those came into the industry like very fast, and they went out very fast. Same with the those cash time t-shirts or whatever. Same with them, they came very fast and they went out very fast. That's an example of fads, and you can get easily confused between fads and trends because of, they kind of both similar, but they are very very different. So that's fads. Fads are short lived. And then let us get into trends. So with trends become trends because they are easily, you can easily wear them with anything, and they easily suit everyone. So that's why they become trends, because of the way you can wear it easily in a corner. It's nothing complicated. And trends grow, fads and trends, fads come into the public eye or whatever very fast, and they go out very fast. With the trends, they come in and they kind of stay. Sometimes trends could like really last a very very like a very long time. So like with fads, like I said, they can last a season or for a month. With trends, they tend to grow very slowly into popularity. So trends could really last a very long time in a way. But trends, as much as they can last a very long time, it does not make them classics, which I'm going to explain to you guys now. Now go to what are classics. So what makes classics is the type of classics, it is a trench coat. So classics, there are pieces that, what makes a thing classic, it's because of the color and the silhouette and the type of um, fabric that is being used. In my other video, I have mentioned this before, that a trench coat is a classic, especially if you choose a good quality trench coat that is a brown or a nude. It is guaranteed that it's gonna last you forever. Another example of a classic is a plain white formal button up um, shirt. It is also a classic. So there are a lot of things that are classics, but those are just a few that I'm going to mention. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was very insightful. um I hope you guys got to learn more about the different types of stages that a product goes through when in the fashion industry. This video and you got to learn more about the different stages of the fashion cycle. And yeah, so like I said, if you guys have any questions, please do share in the comment section below and I will gladly answer you guys. And yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends and family, and don't forget to follow me on all the socials, and I will see you guys next time.